Oh, wait till you hear the story that I have for you here and you'll understand the look on my face. The Red Cross responds to nearly 64,000 disasters every single year, a majority of them home fires. So joining us today, Executive Director of the Red Cross of Southern Nevada, Alan Diskin. And you recognize this face. This is Chloe Beardsley, who has personally been affected by a house fire. So she's going to tell us the story in a moment. But Alan, I'd like to start with you. This is so important because you really want to get the word out that you need to have working smoke detectors in your house.
Exactly right.
Because it can make a difference between life and death.
So as you said, 64,000 disasters a year, and we're responding to all of them. The American Red Cross primarily shows up to home fires, where people are usually standing by their curb watching their home burn.
Yeah.
And our job is to make sure that we can save lives. And we
Right.
do that through a campaign called Sound the Alarm inside of our Home Fire Campaign program. And that is to free of charge install smoke detectors, change your batteries if you already have smoke detectors, give you fire education and fire evacuation techniques to save your life.
You need to have a plan for the family. I've actually laid in my bed at night thinking about what I would do on the second floor. I used to have a ladder that you can put on the outside of the window. Okay, so this is the campaign, and I'm going to bring Chloe in now because, Chloe, you've shared the story with me before. In 2004, your family lost the family home because of a house fire. Was it in the middle of the night?
It was at 2:30 in the morning. We had no time to grab anything. We were actually on the second floor. We had to jump from the second story onto the first floor.
Like overhang?
Yeah, on the roof, and the roof was on fire. You're actually looking at footage from our house fire, which our sister station covered in October 2004. That's our entryway. That's my dad walking through, and this just kind of puts into perspective what you lose when a fire takes hold of your home. And we had just minutes to get out alive. Now, not all of our pets made it, which was heartbreaking. And firefighters said it was a miracle that we made it out alive. We literally lost everything. One of the few things that we were able to salvage is this picture of my dad that we have right here on set. And it can never be removed from the frame because the picture is melted onto the glass. This was a very hot fire, and it was really devastating for us. We lost everything, but the Red Cross really stepped in. Actually, this is the bear I was given when I was 16 years old, and it still has the Red Cross message right here, a gift for you from the American Red Cross. And I still hold on to this today because I feel like, you turn your experiences into something that can be positive. And for me and for Alan, I feel like this is a great opportunity to bring awareness to home fires because it could happen to anyone. It happened to us in the middle of the night due to faulty Halloween lights that set the whole place on fire, and we lost everything.
That gives me chills.
Too.
So let me stop you there. So your house started on fire in the middle of the night because of Halloween lights hanging on the inside of your home. Something that most of us do during
Just
the holidays.
Defective lights, yeah, and really accidents can happen, whether it's a candle, whether it's lights. Just really check the outlets and stuff. Like, there are many ways where a fire can start, and I think the most important thing to remember is you just got to get out. If something is happening, don't hesitate. You have to get out, because the one thing my family did, we jumped out of multiple different windows, and we, by a miracle, made it all out. And
you didn't know if everybody else had gotten out, right?
I knew that my younger brother, Noah, had gotten out. I had to pray that my dad got out, and he did. And then when I went to reach for the dog, which bumped into me before I was going to jump out, I turned around and I felt Cedric.
That's your other brother.
Was doing stop, drop, and roll on the ground. Had I not turned around, had that dog not bumped into me, Cedric could not be here. But he made it, and that's
I'm gonna just show this picture. It's right here. If you guys have a moment to zoom in, I just wanted to. It's hard to see. I'm gonna give you that warning right now. But this is the picture of the spot where the dog was found.
Yeah. So the last thing I remember, I was holding onto the window, and I remember it was very hard to breathe. It feels like a million needles are in your mouth or in your throat when you take one breath. So it just shows how scary it is, and you can't see anything. And the last thing I remember was petting the dog, and he was already gone because of smoke inhalation. And that was minutes. So when the alarm goes off, you've got to get out, and that's why we're so excited, News 3, to partner with the Red Cross for the Sound the Alarm, Save a Life campaign, because we are giving away hundreds of smoke alarms to people. Maybe you don't even have one. We're going to be installing them over the next month. And, I really want to prevent stories like the one that happened to me from happening to anybody else. But Alan, you talked about there are fires, home fires, often around here, right?
We have a home fire in this valley every 18 hours.
Every 18 hours, and I have to end it here because we have to wrap, but just let that sink in. Every 18 hours, a home starts on fire here in our valley, and they can be prevented if you just get your smoke alarms and have a plan in place. Love you. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for doing what you're doing.
you.
Go to our website
Thank
for
you.
more information if you'd like to learn more about how you can help out with the campaign. Let's get to weather now.